It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Today we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Evan McPherson has this one teed up.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
PC ready?
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air, it made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground. You just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
I'm one, ready? 11 MT, 11 MT. 11.
And Chase will go in motion left.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Second and 9.
Slot man moves right.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Burrow will throw. This will be caught by Brown. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. That's into a crowd and intercepted. picked off by Odafe Owusu. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the interception, here's Jackson.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
And they run with Edwards off the option.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Flushed out right.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
They'll get 23 yards there. And the Ravens are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Got his target, that's Kohler.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
And they go play action here with O'Connell.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept them short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
At their own 11-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 11. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Divine Diablo.
And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Throwing, O'Connell.
Caught on the slant. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.